Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Indiana Air Guns. Today on the channel, guys, we have out the Diana Airbug. Now, this is kind of Frankie number 3 because this was assembled of all spare parts that I had left over from my Diana Chasers. I have a Diana Chaser in 177 and I also have one in 22. The one in 177 I did swap out with the Bandit, and that created the Airbug. And I absolutely love this little pistol. This is just a pistol, just like that 2027 was just a pistol. Red Corn Outdoors did 3D print me this handle here, and it's a little bit fatter than the original. I do have the original as well. Here is the original. As you can see, it's color matched, but it's got this texture on the grip, which I really like that. But I don't mind not having it. I like the smooth one as well. I really like this one. I can't wait to get it painted up to match the gun. I did paint the barrel in a little FDE paint, tan, and I've got the tan butt guard. I really like this little pistol, and it's excellent on the walk and stalk. And yes, this does have enough to take small game, both rabbit and squirrel. That's mainly all I hunt. This was a brainchild, again, of Terry over at Buck Rail, and I'm sure you can see the similarities. And this goes right here. The only design flaw I can see with this is there was no cutout for the CO2, because this, and it worked flawless for years. This setup right here worked flawless forever. And then one day I shot it and I couldn't. It was time to get the CO2 out, and the CO2 just would not come out. It got to the point where I just had to take this off, because of course this does have the window right here where you can put a screwdriver or a pin or something in there and knock that CO2 out. Well, when you have this in the way, there's no window or no cutout on this anywhere to where you can get in there and do that. I'd like to take a drill and drill this out and have that hole available, and then slide this back on and paint it up to match the rifle. This little tube does get cold when you're shooting back to back to back with the CO2. So that's where this comes in handy. But I just couldn't have it in the way with it stopping, because I didn't shoot this gun for almost maybe a year after that last CO2. I worked with it for like a half hour. I got the CO2 out finally. And then after that, I was just like, man, I'm not putting anything else in there. That gun's done as far as I'm concerned. Then one day, I broke it apart. I broke it all the way down. I took this off. I put some CO2 in it. I went down in the basement. I shot it. And I went to take the CO2 out, and the CO2 slid right out. I put this back on. I had the same exact issue. Not saying that it's this part. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it worked until it didn't work anymore. And then it just got to the point to where it was frustrating Hank enough to where Hank left it off the gun, put it that way. But this grip, man, I just can't tell you how much this grip feels, how good it feels. It's so small and lightweight. I put it on a single little clip that I hold around my neck, so the gun sits about here, so I can have my hands free when I'm walking and stalking. And then, to come up on something, it's just that red dot is just right there. And it's the perfect length as well. This is adjustable. However, I did lose my pin out of here the other day, probably at the beginning of the summer. I think it's the last time I had this out on a little stalk. And at that time, I did lose this. So the stock is no longer adjustable at the moment. You can put something in there, like a toothpick or something, that will allow you to have the pressure to be able to move it back and forth. But an absolute joy. So I just put fresh CO2 in it. We still have the Daisy flat nose out here. Again, we're just going to go down here and mess around a little bit. Nothing too serious, guys. I just wanted to show you guys that. Shout out goes out to King Break Barrel 3600. If you don't know him, go over there and check him out. I think he customizes all of his rifles, and he's getting ready to do a hydro dip for us on camera, which is absolutely amazing, because I'm looking forward to learning and trying to do this myself. So once I can get away from the paint, I can just start wrapping them. That would be absolutely awesome. So go do that. You'll be glad you did. So let's go ahead and get started, gentlemen. Like I said, oh, well, hold on. Let me take you guys down. I apologize. Let's see. Already been 4 minutes already, almost 5 minutes. Hank and his talking. All right, gentlemen, let me set some of this stuff back up. We are going back to back with these videos, so see if I can set some of this. I don't think it have enough power to take over this RAM, but we'll figure it out. Ouch. I think the mummy's safe. I'm just be shooting with the red dot, so I don't think that I'll be able to see those guys down here, but maybe I will. Who knows? Uh, so yeah, let me get you zoomed in a little bit. And we'll go ahead and get started, gentlemen. All right. Still kind of frustrated with that 2027 right now. I almost brought the Apollos out here after I turned the camera off, and I seen this sitting over there next to it. It was sitting next to it. I said, man, I still hadn't done a video on that, and I know I haven't done one since I painted it. So, but I really do love this little guy. I love it a lot. I mean, all of my tools are bought with purpose, and this one was no different. Now, it didn't look like this when I had it all apart. It was just a straight black. I just don't like that because it's like it looks like everybody else's, man. And I'm just an individual. I like mine to be mine. And with the paint, it definitely makes it mine. So let's see what we can do here. Let's get that pumpkin right in the middle if I can see that. And this red dot needs a battery. It doesn't want to stay on in the first couple positions. So I don't know what's going on with that, but let me just call it a battery. So let's go to the pumpkin. I don't know where this is going to be at. I was shooting this at 13 yards in the basement, so I don't know where this is going to be. But we're going to go with that pumpkin right in front of the ram. And that's a no. And I don't know what I was shooting out of here. It definitely was not the Daisy Flatnose. So let's see here. That pumpkin right there underneath the ram. No. Okay. Well, let's start with a group. Let's shoot up towards the ram's neck. The ram that's hanging, the big ram there. Start up by his neck. Yeah, it's definitely high. Definitely high with these flat nose. I don't know. Maybe I was shooting a 9.3 Super Mag or something out of here. I'm not positive at all. So unless that was the same hole, I don't know where that went, gentlemen. Oh, okay, so it's shooting a little high. So let's go back at that pumpkin. There it goes. Oh boy, this little thing will surprise you. I'll tell you what now. I absolutely love this little thing. It's so lightweight. I have it around my neck. I don't even know that it's there. Until it's time to shoot, I don't even know that it's there. Oh, let's see here. Let's get that ram in the head. Get him off of there. Oh, wow. It did have enough energy to take him off there. That ram has got to be a couple pounds easy. And I didn't think that this would have that kind of knockdown. This is probably, what, maybe 8 foot-pounds if you're lucky. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't had it on the Crony before, so it's not that important. I take it out with the pointed, the Hornet, the H&N Hornet, and it will do work. I'll tell you what. Now, you got to be within maybe no more than 15, so. But, the game that I hunt, I don't have any problem being able to stalk up that close with these. Let's get that boar off there. I hit him, but he didn't. He just twisted a little bit. Uh-oh. I see a challenge happening up there. Let's see. We have an itty bitty skeleton right next to him, in between him and the chicken. Let's see what we can do with that skeleton. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, and she always has been fairly accurate. Well, like I said, when I had her down in the basement, I can't remember what I was shooting. I remember I was coming pretty close to one hole, though, for all those groups. I was shooting, I had a strip of, I think, 12 bullseyes, and I cut them into strips of 4. So there was 3 on each, and I took 3 bullseyes, and they was almost all one hole. So if you do your part, it will knock some stuff down. Let's see if we can hit that chicken. Got it. That's tiny down there looking through the red dot, and that's a huge chicken, a real big chicken. So feel pretty good about that. See if we can get that bore off here. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of difficult. I gotta watch myself here. My neighbor's car sits right at the end of the driveway, and I don't need to be replacing the windshields. I hit him again. That bore is the second biggest next to the ram. So, but if I knock that ram down, the CO2 is extremely cold. I've been shooting a little bit too fast. Haven't been letting the little pistol come back up. So it's partly my fault too, but it is what it is. One more time with that ram. I'm still turning him, but I'm gonna leave him alone. Let's see if we can hit that. Can we get that cowbell down there? Let's get that cowbell. There's actually a little piece right in front of the cowbell. See if we can hit that. Yep, I definitely heard it. It's like I don't know what kind of metal it is. It's like a softer metal. It was a piece that we had laying around at work, and I was asking everybody about it. Nobody knew what it went to, so don't tell nobody. But somehow I got to Hank's house. Oh, let's see. Can we hit that baby diamond on the far right down there? You guys probably can't see this. Yes, I did too. That diamond is dinky down there at 20 yards. Let's take a couple more shots here, gentlemen. Let's hit that big. There's 3 targets on the top right-hand side. I'm going to hit the biggest one on the far left. Yes, sir. Wasn't a solid hit, but I did hit it. I'm having to hold under because this thing's hitting high. So let me try that one more time. See if we can get a little bit more movement out of it. There it is. That was definitely solid there. Okay, now let's stay on that same one, but let's go to the next one over, which would be the one in the middle. Let's try it out. Yep, no problem. And this tube is cold too. I can see why Terry would have designed those originally, because not only did it give you something to hold on to other than this cold little rail, but it also gave you a spot for your bipod. So, but this handle down here that Angel from Red Corn Outdoors printed for me is absolutely insane, and it fits a variety of my tools as well. I really like that. Let's go to that smallest one on that same target, but the smallest one to the far right. Yep, definitely hit that. I seen movement down there. May not have been solid. We'll try it one more time, and I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's starting to get dark. You may not be able to see that on camera, but here in person, I can definitely see it is getting there. Let's try that one more time on the top right-hand side, the smallest one to the far right. Yeah. Okay. And I hate to leave that bore up there, but so I'm going to take one more at him. And then, of course, we got to hit that cowbell from my buddy Rod over there. It's Illinois Air Guns, if you guys don't know. Yeah, I'm hitting him, but he's not. He's being stubborn. This thing just doesn't have enough oomph, especially now that it's been shot down a little bit. So we're going to take that cowbell. There she is. All right, gentlemen, let me go down and grab you real quick. We'll give you one more look, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out what Hank's got going on tonight here at Indiana Air Guns. Really means a lot, gentlemen. It really does. Am I under 20 minutes? Just barely. Let me hurry up. Maybe I can keep it just over 15, which is still too long, but it's okay. Is that what she said? So here again, we have the little man. It's so lightweight. I mean, that's my pinky. I mean, I don't want to do that too long because I know I'll drop her, but man, she's just stupid light. I mean, have her right here, bring her up, put her, it's just, man, it's lovely. I love this little thing. If you guys don't have an Airbug, everybody should own one, first of all. And it doesn't have to be set up in the buckrow kit and all that, looking all fancy like an AR-15. You can keep the little wood handle on it and have just as much fun with that pistol. I really, really enjoy my time with it. Every time I get it out, I always wonder what took me so long or why I wait so long to get it out. I love it down in the basement. Would be an excellent ratting tool, man. Excellent. Um, Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The paint job has gotten nicked up and messed up. It sits in the gun rack, and right here I had it on my wrist, and it rubbed off some of the paint on the bottom. So it's not perfect, but man, it's just something about this little thing, man. It just makes me, I just gravitate towards it, man. Till the next time, guys. This has been Hank here at Indiana Air Guns. Take care now. Cheers.